Payday, you want payday, I know that. Payday,
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the
Hi, this
podcast
is Michael
partners,
Buffer, and you're listening to the
sponsors,
voice of the
or
people.
Enjoy.
Let's get ready for boxing voice.
Payday, you want payday, I know that. 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 Payday, you want payday, payday, you want payday, I know that. Payday, you want payday, I know that. Payday, you want payday.
Triple G later this year.
Como lo dije en la pelea pasada, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes. ¡Viva México!
Canelo wants to unify all the titles.
When did you realize, Andy, that you could take his power?
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me. So, talking about the Mexican style, I just proved it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing voice.
What up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Why they always calling me, yo? For real. Why they always calling me? So we back. Like we never left. And we're here to discuss the fact that Billy Joe Saunders set for life, according to Michael Coppinger. Set for life. Made $8 million for his 168-pound title fight with Canelo Alvarez. And obviously his advisor is Daniel Kinahan, who did the deal with Eddie with a career-threatening injury. Saunders should be set for life. That's according to sources and Michael Coppinger. You know, so shout out to Billy Joe. You know.
Payday, you want payday, I know that. Payday.
You know, you got yours. Now, we got to give him a little more credit, though. We got to be like, hey, wait a minute. Billy is actually one of the good guys. Let's think about this. Billy took $1 million more than what Charlo and Andre were offered to fight each other, right? So for the big fight, Billy took short money. He probably really thought he can beat him. You never know. Maybe that's what he thought. But I mean, if Charlo was offered $7 million to fight Andre, and Billy only $8 million to fight Canelo, well, that's very interesting. It is, because it shows a different sort of mindset and a different layer of personality and character to Billy Joe. Again, Charlo offered $7 million to fight Andre, and people thought that wasn't enough. And Billy only takes $8 to fight Canelo. Now, keep in mind, Canelo offered Derevyanchenko as the mandatory $5.5 million. So Billy having a belt and not being a mandatory, right? He made 2.5 more. 2.5 is only what Guerrero made to fight Mayweather. So shout out to Billy, man. Shout out to Billy, because I thought he made more. It's crazy how they pay dudes and who. Look, I mean, Kovalev still got 14. He's still one of them dudes that got paid the most. It's crazy. So my question is, Billy Joe Saunders made $8 million for the Canelo fight. Will Plant go to Dazn for $8 million? Is he crossing that street for $8 million? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know that this fight happens. Now that we know this number, was this strategic to put it out there so that Plant knows not to jump out the window? But my thing is like, how is Plant not worth what Kovalev got? But I guess the fact that Kovalev is a 3-time champ, they paid him for that. Because I'm lost. Kovalev gets $14 million. Derevyanchenko gets offered $5.5 million. Billy gets $8 million. What Callum get? What Rocky get? Somebody throw those numbers at me. You know, $8 million, he's definitely set for life, though. You know, you mess that money up, that'll be weird. You know? Put a few of those mills in a little CD or something nice. Let it just sit, get right. You'll be all right. But the question really is, will Plant do the same? Is Plant going to take 8? What do you guys think is going to take Plant to get over there to Dazn? You know, because this fight was on Dazn. And yeah, Billy is a Dazn fighter, right? He's a Dazn fighter, but what is it going to take Plant to go over there? Are they going to be able to do that one, man? That's what's interesting. Now, Eddie believes that they will. You know, we got some audio of our good friend Edward Hearn. Where is it? Here we go. Edward Hearn. Let's go there.
And he's a free network agent, so he has the made it clear he wants me to represent him, and he's a free network agent, so he has the ability to field offers. There's very few people that can do that in the sport. Probably AJ's the other one. He's in a good position, and politics won't stop fights that he wants to make happen. So really, it'll be on Caleb Plant to see if he really wants to fight Canelo Alvarez. So we'll see. He made it clear he wants me to represent him, and he's a free network agent, so he has the ability to field offers. There's very few people that can do that in the sport. Probably AJ's the other one. He's in a good position, and politics won't stop fights that he wants to make happen. So really, it'll be on Caleb Plant to see if he really wants to fight Canelo Alvarez. So we'll see.
And that's what a lot of people are asking. Will Plant turn it down? Look at this guy. I follow this guy. He makes great content. And he made this. Current super middleweight champions. Obviously, everybody there is Canelo, except for Plant, the Americano. But look, Caleb better not turn down the Canelo fight again. Then someone else in the chat said the same thing. Look at our boy, Killer Entertainment. What up? So yeah, it's like people already think Caleb is going to turn it down because he's turned down 1 or 2 offers already in the past. And now with this information that it was only $8 million, and I see some of my UK listeners saying that Callum made 7.5. I don't know. How much is Caleb going to take? Now, don't get me wrong. $8 million is still $8 million, man. You got to consider that. You know? And if you're Caleb Plant, how much has he been making, right? Caleb Plant, purse. What was his last fight? Truax? Let's see what he got versus Truax. He made $750. So it would take him about 7-8 fights to make that 800, man. Excuse me, that $8 million. So, yeah, man, he would need, you know, it's something he's got to consider for sure. But what do you guys think? Would he take 8 to go over there? Would they be like, yeah, man, cross that street. Cross that street for that 8. Go over there, get that 8. That's still a career high. Still a career high payday. Go get that 8. Or do they set him up with another route, man? And if you don't go get that 8, like, what do you do? I mean, it's not like, who could you set up Plant with? Canelo got all the belts. You can't go nowhere. Like, there's nowhere to go. Who you gonna fight? Like, is anybody gonna care? Like, ain't nobody paying for Benavidez Plant right now. With Canelo in that division having all the belts and him offering you a shot. Like, there's no way you can turn the energy on anybody. Like, the ball's in your court. Are you going to take this fight? Or are they going to price themselves out? You know? I don't know. They saying Callum Smith made 7.5, so Canelo only gave Billy another $500,000. And Billy's resume was the best of all three of them. He had a better resume. He's got, I mean, look, I guess you can't say George Groves was a big win. He was a super champ. But in totality, Billy Joe's resume was better. He got more overall names on his resume than Callum Smith does. And more overall names on the resume than over Caleb Plant as well. So if he got 8, I don't know that Caleb could get a $10 million payday for this. Maybe, but who knows? You know? Would they be willing to go up $2 million to secure this undisputed match? You know, essentially $2 million on top of their last offer. And then, you know, there was heavy rumors that Canelo made 25 million pounds. So, you know. I hope it's not a question of outpricing. You know, you got to tread lightly here as to not turn Canelo away. But I can see how someone in the position of Plant can think that they have more bargaining chips than they do because they have the last piece of the puzzle. So in their minds, they're probably like, Canelo wants this and we got what he wants. But, you know, you got to be careful, man, because we've seen in this business based off the Charlos and Andre that, you know, people hold grudges that leak over into business. Ken Stone with the super chat says, I want Billy to make a full recovery and go back down to 160. Lots of unfinished business and quality fights still out there for the Gypsy. Yeah, man. I mean, look, I said it too. Let him come right back and, you know, get some action with Andre, man. That was a fight he owed. Now you got your money. You know, you go get, now you could get maybe what they give him for Andre. 2 mil, 2-3 mil. Sound about right? Crazy how Mikey got 7 mil, no belt. No, Mikey gets 7 to fight Vargas. Billy get 8 to fight Canelo. I'm starting to feel like Eddie likes Mexicans more than UK fighters. For real. Ken Stone with another one that says, could we get Showtime Fox co-promotion pay-per-view? I mean, I don't know why it would be co-promotion pay-per-view. You know, Canelo's not with anyone, and Plant is with Fox. You know, now they haven't announced their announcement. So Plant might be negotiating, you know, Canelo might be negotiating with Plant, and the counter offer might come from Plant's team to host the fight on Showtime. Because as of right now, we've gotten no announcement from Fox. Doesn't mean that they haven't given out dates, but we got no announcement from Fox. But we do remember that Earl wanted Fox to hurry up and announce their schedule, so there's definitely some sort of partnership still in place. But yeah, man, damn, I thought y'all was going to be a little more interested in whether or not Caleb would take this $8 million, but doesn't look like we have a lot of callers. We got Landlord and Natural Wiz out there, and I'm pretty sure Landlord's just listening. And Natural Wiz, you're probably in the back of the Mac of the act. So, yeah, I think we're pretty much wrapping it up. Next GTO. But guys on Skype, let me know. You know, if you do want to come on, I'm more than willing. All right, so you know we'll get you on and get your take.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to that 120,000. I think right now we got at 118,600. So tell a friend, man.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Wiz, what up?
Not much. What was the last deal that Plant didn't take?
I mean, they offered him the fight, remember? Right after Kovalev, I think.
Mm-hmm. So probably maybe like $5 million. I think Canelo will give him $10 million. I don't know why. I feel like 10 is that number, you know, because you know now Michael Coppinger put out $8 million. Well, that has to be strategic, right? I know Plant's probably looking for that. He saw that number. He's like, yo, guys, give me that $10 million. I get that $10 million. I'll take that fight. I'm gonna take that fight no matter what because it's all for the. Wait, is it all for the belts, or would it be just for one for him?
No,
would it be?
He gets to win them all.
Then hell, for $10 million, yeah, he'll take it. He won't take it for 8, but he will take it for 10. I can bet on that one.
I mean, is it not worth $8 million though? Like, so here's the difference. People will be like, well, he gave Billy $8 million, but now, you know, Plant gets to be undisputed. Billy would still have to fight Plant. So yeah, you ain't getting more money than Plant, but you in a better. I mean, you ain't getting more money than Billy, but you in a better position than Billy. You getting one more belt than Billy.
Right. You're right. That is strategic. Like, damn. Well, I mean, who's his advisor though for Plant though?
Al Heyman.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, that fight's happening then. I mean, you get that so-called back end money on that. So 8. Okay, I see where you're coming from.
Won't be no back end. Won't be if they accept.
Oh shoot!
If they accept the Dazn's offer, they going as an employee to Dazn and they getting a $8 or $10 million flat fee check.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they can negotiate, but I mean, come on, Plant doesn't have any. Like, I don't know that he brings negotiation power to make pay-per-view back-end numbers or subscription numbers. Like, I don't know. And Eddie's out here, you know, kind of like insinuating that the numbers are high, and he's pushing for DAZN to release the numbers because it was huge success globally. So Eddie's trying to get the executives to release the numbers.
Right. Oh man, too much politics. But I can see Al Heyman just giving Plant what he wants. I mean, Plant, I believe it was maybe yesterday or Sunday, where he had a post on his Twitter or Instagram. I believe it was his late daughter, I believe, or mother. Mm-hmm. So I see the sympathy there, and you know, obviously, I thought about his child as well, according to that interview that he did. So 8 to 10, he'll take it. I mean, I like Canelo, man. Canelo's doing awesome right now, especially with speaking English now. And, like, man, like, all of a sudden, out of nowhere now, you know? Unfortunately, Floyd has to take some of that thunder, but, I mean, that might die down next month, right? So, but, yeah, I think that fight will definitely be made. I can't see why Plant wouldn't take it, right? I just can't see it. It just makes sense for everything. It's for all the marbles. Like, I don't understand if anyone else is gonna say like he's not gonna take it. Like, you don't have to beat any of the top guys now. You just need to beat one guy, and I wonder if that's gonna have a rematch clause just because it's Eddie Hearn. I'm sorry I have to say that.
Yeah, no rematch for Canelo. I doubt there's a rematch for Plant.
I just can't see Plant beating Canelo. Just.
I mean, hopefully they could. I doubt that. There's no way. There's no way they'll be able to negotiate a rematch. You know what I want? A perfect world is for Al to offer him Plant Charlo Benavidez.
Charlo, but in that exact order.
Yeah, because the reason Canelo's even gonna call Al Heyman is to talk about the Plant fight. So now that you got him on the phone trying to get this Plant fight done, you need to say, hey, you did a 2-fight deal with Eddie. He gave you Yeardom. Let me give you Charlo, man. You know, your trainer's been talking a lot about Charlo. Let's do Charlo. Let's do Plant. Oh, I like that, Al. I like that. Hey, if you want, we could throw Benavidez and just finish it off. You do Plant September. You do Charlo in May. You come back in September again. All Mexican affair. You and Benavidez. Mexico, mano a mano. ¿Quién es más guapo?
I feel you, but we now going back to Earth. And doesn't Benavidez get like a mandatory shot or some sort of interim shot? Or
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So he's going to be next. He'll be next after Plant.
No, he won't be next. No. The fight just happened in February. He don't even get a shot till next year, 2022, February.
Wait, so he takes Plant September. Oh. Yeah. He yeah, okay. Well, wait. But then, okay, Charlo's fighting June or July?
He's June 19th.
And what are the odds of him taking another fight? You think he'll wait?
Another fight, yeah.
There you go. Okay, I can see. I mean, I just don't know the politics of the WBC.
Just like Plant is taking another fight. Now he's magically hurt. You know what I'm saying? Well, isn't Plant injured? And that's why he ain't fighting till September.
I didn't hear anything about that. I mean, well, he had surgery. He's in recovery.
All right, same shit. Injury, surgery, recovery, all the same. Out the ring for medical reasons.
Man, I gotta look into that whole WBC thing. You think they would enforce it or no?
Who?
Just because
the Benavidez fight?
Yeah, that's the only thing that I'm just going back on reality.
He ain't getting no priority over Canelo, man. He gonna wait. And anyway, if Al do a 3-fight deal with Benavidez ain't gonna be crying about no mandatory because he know he next, and he'll get next at all the belts.
That's if he makes weight.
If he makes weight. Hey, listen, Reynoso said Canelo's staying at 68, so.
Yeah, it's just because of the Brian Custer.
My Gene Big, hello, car.
Yeah, what up?
What up?
Not much, man. I don't really. I thought that he deserved it. He was definitely one of the better fighters on Canelo's resume. I mean, I picked him to beat Canelo because so I could see them giving Plant, maybe 10. I mean, 11 at the most. He is the last chip. So I don't know. I'm interested to see if Canelo. I think Canelo's gonna stay with Eddie, man. I think he likes what Eddie does. It's always a big show. I mean, my man had Pepe Aguilar there, opening for Canelo. I mean, you can't get bigger than that. So. I don't know. I like Eddie. He's doing a good job. Eduardo Herman. So, but great show, Nest.
All right,
good
brother.
Looking on coming back for us.
Thank you. We're going out to Rod in the 870. What up? Hello. All right, let me see here. Yeah, so what I meant to say is Rue in the 504, not 870. Not Rod in 870. Rue, what up?
What's happening, man? Thanks
My
for coming
bad.
back for us, bro.
Anytime.
You know, I'm the cynic. I'm the conspiracy theorist when it comes to boxing. I think that there's a reason Andre was there after the fight. It's either A, to let Plant know we have something else over here in case this falls through, or B, let Plant know, okay, if you are going to go ahead with negotiations, don't get out of line. I don't know, man. It's just too good to be true that Andre shows up out of nowhere and he's talking trash to Canelo. I don't have any confidence the Plant fight gets made. It's just the stuff with PBC and Hearn that's happened over the years. I don't know if this goes through smoothly. So I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's just the way I'm looking at it. But hey, man, thanks for coming back and have a good day.
All right. I don't know. I think it's kind of hard for a guy in Canelo's position with that many belts right now not to be able to get it done. You know, not having a promoter, being an A-side, a superstar. If he was someone else, you know, like if it was Jermell Charlo and that belt was with Demetrius Andrade and not Castano, I could see him not being able to undispute. I could see the politics not allowing Jermell Charlo, but Canelo, come on, man, he been a superstar. He in control of his shit. He fired everybody. He sued Dazn. He sued Dazn and Golden Boy. That boy ain't being held back. This was his plan. 168. This was his idea. He gonna offer Plant an offer he can't refuse. Rigo Hernandez, what up?
Hello.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Nestor?
What up?
Man, I think Caleb Plant does take the fight. I mean, for 8, I mean, why wouldn't he take 8 if Billy just got 8? I mean, I understand that he got the last belt, but I mean, sure, that's life-changing money right there, right? You said his last fight he got $750,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you don't think it'll be on Fox pay-per-view? You think it'll be on DAZN?
I mean, there's a definitely a chance it could be on Fox if Canelo accepts Al's offer.
Yeah. No, I would rather have it on DAZN, man. I mean, DAZN's doing really great things. I mean, sure, they got the Canelo show looking all crazy, you know, with the performances, fireworks, like all that stuff. And on top of that, you know, DAZN, I get to watch it back. You know, like I could watch it the next morning, you know, again.
Mm-hmm.
And Fox pay-per-view, it's usually like, you know, you got to record it on your DVR or whatever. But you know, if you buy it digitally, you can't watch it. It's gone forever.
I know,
you know,
that's
but DAZN,
crazy. I just found that out with the Andy Ruiz. I'm pissed the fuck off, man. I don't like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I bought that on digital too, and then like I had no way of like, you know, getting it back, like, you know, watching it back. I was just like, man, this is bullcrap.
That's
you know,
crazy. That's a ripoff, man. That's a ripoff, man. How the hell are they gonna charge us $50, $70 and we can't even watch it on a playback? I was so mad about that, bro. Like, Andy don't even fucking know. I paid for his pay-per-view only to feel robbed. That's not fair.
You know, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying too. Like, I mean, because I bought a couple pay-per-views through the digital stuff, because like, you know, I use my PlayStation. But you know, that's whack. You know, I can't watch it back. And then, you know, PBC got the whack highlights on YouTube. You know, they only show like 30 seconds of the fight. It's like, man, this stuff is whack. At least DAZN, when they put out highlights, they put like 13, 14 minutes of the fight. You know what I mean?
No, I've been preaching that the DAZN social media team is fucking phenomenal, bro. I wish they fucking come work for me for like 1 month, get my numbers right.
Hell yeah. No, I mean, DAZN's doing good. I hope this fight does happen on DAZN. I hope they're able to pull Caleb Plant over to DAZN and make that fight happen. Shoot, undisputed, 168. I mean, and, you know, Canelo would be the first Mexican to do it, right? I mean, sure, if it happens on DAZN, I think it'd be best. I mean, Fox is cool and all, but I mean, DAZN just takes it to another level.
For sure. Rigo, man, thanks for calling in. We're going out to Boxing Patron. What up?
Hey, what's up, Ness?
What up?
Yeah, man. Could you imagine being Caleb Plant right now? I didn't have to go through Smith. I didn't have to go through Billy Joe. I'm about to make $8-10 million and fight for undisputed. Oh my God, that guy's floating on a cloud right now. He's loving it. And every time I hear these guys, like, you know, it's true. So you hear guys like Conor McGregor, when they fight their opponents, they say they changed their lives, or even Mayweather back in the day. They changed it. Man, Canelo is changing these guys' lives. What Cole get? 12 million? What Yildirim got 2 million? This dude's getting Billy Joe got 8.
Jacobs got like 12.5. Kovalev got 14. Billy Joe got 8. Callum got 7.5. Yo, Robert Guerrero got 2.5 versus Mayweather. Victor Ortiz got 2.5 versus Mayweather. Like, Mayweather wasn't out here paying nobody.
No, bro. Canelo is changing these dudes' lives. Like that. Yeah, this is a trip, man. What he's doing with these guys, getting it, and man, it's crazy, man. It's just unbelievable what he's doing. He's not only just putting it down in the ring, these guys are getting it out of the ring, when their bank accounts, you know what I mean? So more props to him. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it just shows you what's going on. Mm-hmm. With the sport and Canelo, man. It's crazy, dude. Just like, but Caleb Plant, bro, you got that dude's the luckiest man in the world right now, man. That's all I got. Next, man. Keep it up, bro.
All right, brother. Andy, Anaheim, what up?
Yo, what's up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
All right. What's up, bro? It's my third time calling. I'm gonna try to relax because when I talk about boxing, I tend to talk real fast. But let me say this: Plant has no choice but to take this fight. You know what I'm saying? They're already talking twice that he pulled out twice, a little bit before the pandemic, and right up to the Kenneth Smith fight. Then what a coincidence! He says he injures his hand this January and says I'll be good by September. Canelo just handle his business, and what else is it leading to? And Canelo's a free agent. Eddie Hearn can say whatever he wants, but if Al Heyman somehow wants to pay more money, go to Fox, and they're going to pay him more, then that's what it's going to be at. The only reason why I would like to fight with Plant on PBC, because I would love just to hear Jimmy Lennon Jr. say Canelo's ring announcement again, bro. That's probably the only thing I would really like about it. But if Plant backs out, it's more pressure on Plant, because right when Billy Joe Saunders lost, then all those tweets that same night and the next day, Plant was throwing little misdirects, indirections at Canelo, like, bro, so you're already talking about it, so then let's make this fight happen. Now, people have been saying Al Heyman don't want that, because their PBC don't want that, because if Canelo goes in, signs a 2-fight, 3-fight deal, fights Plant, takes care of David and Charlo and Jermell, and dips out, PBC's going to be like, oh, snaps, all my 3 of my fighters, they're without belts and with L's, But I can't wait, bro. It's going to happen. The backup is probably Triple G more than likely, but the Plant fight got to happen, bro, for Undisputed. Probably in Vegas, Raiders Stadium, 65,000 people, bro. Tip, and what the other caller just said, $10 million and the chance to be Undisputed and be on the pound-for-pound rankings and have your own legacy too, bro. There's no way out of it, bro. It's just going to happen.
For sure,
gotta
man.
happen.
Andy, man, thank you for calling in, brother.
Sure, bro.
Look forward to your next call.
Much respect.
Payday. You want payday. I know that.
Yes, sir. Canelo giving out paydays, man. Go look it up, man. Victor Ortiz made 2.5. Robert Guerrero made 2.5. Mayweather wasn't really out here blessing. I think McDonough made like 1.5, and then he got 1.5 for the gloves to not wear the MX gloves. Like, Mayweather wasn't really blessing like that. You know what I'm saying? But we going out to Cincy.
Hey, whole nother time zone. Jumped up for back with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow. Folks jabbing and punching the line long. I drop a pigeon, let 9 go. We slap with the thick glass and white go. This only happens in Ohio.
Yo, Nuts, what's up, my guy? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah, cool. I don't even like this topic, man. I don't even want us to speak this type of energy into the atmosphere, man. The last thing we need is another drawn out negotiations where guys is holding out. We get enough of that shit. So hopefully, whatever Caleb Won't gets, hopefully if it's $8 million, he's fine with it so he can just get to the fight. As far as the Fox or the Zone, I don't care either way. I'd rather pay $20 than pay $79, $80 to $100 for a Canelo pay-per-view. And to be honest, Ness, you think the Al Heyman model of paying guys is going to be working for the Canelo? Canelo's been getting guaranteed bread for forever.
Oh,
You
come
think
on.
he's
Why
gonna
you
take a
all,
little?
why you all, yo, you an Ohio dude, man. You better be careful they don't get you touched. You always trying to kick dirt on Al's name. Didn't motherfucking Pacquiao get 2 guaranteed checks, man? Don't Pacquiao
I
dealing?
don't know, man.
What you
I
mean?
don't know.
Don't Pacquiao dealing guaranteed money? Ain't that why the fucking Crawford fight ain't
I
happen?
don't know, man.
I don't see
We
Pacquiao here saying Crawford. I mean, he ain't got no money. He don't got to go to no fucking Qatar to fight Broner and Keith. Why you putting always? You always hating on Al, man. You no, you funny, dog. How you from Ohio hating on Al left and right?
I'm just saying you can't entice somebody like Canelo with a $5 million. Then you talking about back ends and nacho and hot dog money. That shit don't work with the big dogs.
Fuck out of here.
I'm just saying,
Floyd
bro,
is the
Canelo,
big dog, and he took hot dog money and concessions and all that.
Man,
he started
Floyd,
that.
He
started that.
Floyd
man.
had his own. Hold on. Floyd had his own network deal, man, with Showtime. That shit don't.
Fuck
that shit
outta
don't
here,
ain't the same.
man.
Floyd shit wasn't the same, bro. You know that.
Who the
You
fuck
know that,
negotiated it? Why you acting like Al ain't be in his corner all the time? You
nigga, I could have.
He gonna get touched. They gonna get him touched out there, man.
I could have negotiated a Floyd. I could have negotiated a Floyd contract.
Bruh, you ain't from Ohio, man. They gonna find you, man. Them Ohio boys gonna find you, man. Them Toledo boys coming,
Canelo,
Toledo.
You better come correct You better come correct, man. That's all I'm saying.
You better start masking your IP address, man. Them boys gonna get you, man.
Canelo, a big dog. You can't come with that little Rudy Poo shit talking about back end money
Rudy
and all
Poo.
that shit, man.
Yeah, cause Al,
you better come right.
Cause Al couldn't pay Pacquiao, right? Just like Bob and Crawford, like your man
why
Crawford.
Pacquiao in Qatar now? Why he in Qatar now trying to get overseas money?
Cause his contract
What
up.
happened to that 3-fight deal?
His contract
up.
up.
I thought it was a 3-fight deal.
Obviously, he went out. I don't know. But all I know is he got his money. He got his money. He ain't out here. He ain't out here putting articles out talking about the money ain't there and proof of funds. But Sir Douglas, I see you on the line. You ain't press 1. Let me know if you want to rock out. You got to press 1 if anybody want to call in and voice their opinion. Don't let that Al Heyman hater be the last caller, man. Come on, y'all. This dude out here hating on Al, trying to make it seem like Pacquiao ain't getting no guaranteed money. Dudes will make anything up. Meanwhile, Pacquiao been negotiating with Crawford for 5 years. He funny. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. We talking Canelo Alvarez. Billy Joe Saunders made $8 million according to sources that spoke to Michael Coppinger. Coppinger's out here breaking news on The Athletic. Follow him on his Twitter where he gives everybody his breaking news. And he had this to say, and I quote, Billy Joe Saunders earned $8 million for his 168-pound title tilt with Canelo Alvarez. He's been vocal about longtime friendship with advisor Daniel Kinahan, who did the deal with Eddie Hearn. With a career-threatening injury, Saunders should be set for life. So we haven't talked about that. Coppinger is insinuating that his injury is really bad and that he might never fight again. So the upside is that this is a lot of money that he'll be set for the rest of his life. So that's how I'm interpreting it. If you're saying, oh, this is money that sets me up for the rest of my life after a career-threatening injury, you feel like maybe I might not be able to come back because my cheekbone is fractured. My socket, I got a broken eye socket, So this money is enough for me to stay good. So what do you guys think? Is Saunders done? I don't think he's done. But what I know for sure is that he's not done. That's what I know for sure without being a doctor. right? And I'm basing that off everyone else who has had a broken orbital bone. They come back and they at least get that one. Margarito's come back and had like 2. You know, Abner's the only one that hasn't come back, but his was more of a detached retina, even though post-surgery, it looks like it was a broken orbital bone. But Brook has come back from his in multiple fights. So I definitely don't think Billy is done. Now, is he the same? Can he still win on the high level? We won't know. Like Brook wasn't done, but he can beat a certain fighter. He was able to beat a certain level of fighter when he got in there with Crawford. The jab, you know, obviously ruptured his face. But yeah, I got a caller here in the United Kingdom after so very long.
To this day. To this day.
Sing along if you know the words. Come on.
To this day.
Yo, what's going on, peoples?
What up, Coyote?
In a minute.
Been a minute.
Did you miss me?
You know it. You know it. I missed you on the earlier Wilder show. Him showing all them skills you don't want to see.
Yeah. Let's not talk about Wilder. Yeah. So Canelo, Killer Plant. That's really good. Hopefully, the PBC would do what they did with Wilder when we're supposed to get undisputed. Hopefully, they won't do the same with Canelo, right? But you never know with the PBC, do you?
Well, remember the difference here is Canelo's not with Matchroom or any promoter. So, you know, if the PBC offers him $50 million like they offered AJ, he won't have any reason. He won't be out in social media saying, see, I can't take that $50 million because I got business partners, and that 50 won't turn into 50 when I remember that? I know you don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
See, Canelo could actually explore that offer and find out if it's real or fake. He won't turn it down in the media because guess what? Canelo don't even do media. He's actually going to be talking to Al. It's Canelo. He's one of the few fighters that's going to sit down with Al. He'll be there.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see. I doubt that they will stop Killer Plant from taking the money. It's money for them. It's money for Killer. So he should. And I'm predicting Canelo will become undisputed, which is what I've always wanted from him anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah. So if he becomes undisputed, in my book, he becomes pound for pound #1. Like he eclipses what's his name, Bud Crawford, in my pound for pound list anyway. But yeah.
What? You lost me. What you say? You lost me right there. What you say?
Yeah, I'm saying if Canelo becomes undisputed, he eclipses Bud in my book, in my pound for pound list. So yeah.
Oh, so you saying in yours he's not ahead of Bud?
No, not yet.
Come on, man. Get the hell out of here, man.
Not yet.
Goodbye. First of all, Callum Smith is a better fighter than Ricky Burns.
You have to convince me. Pound for pound is a subjective list.
You're objective and subjective.
It's what you want.
And I'm objecting to this conversation. No, let me get to some other calls. LV Slugger, talk to me.
TBV, what up? What up?
What up?
Yeah, man. On the Plant, man. Hopefully we get the fight. You know what I'm saying? Canelo's trying to go for that undisputed, but there's something telling me Plant not gonna take the fight. You know, he coming off that hand energy, and I think he might want to get a fight in before heading into such a big fight like a Canelo, because you know he trying to go in there and win. But I mean, he get. I wouldn't mind him saying. I wouldn't mind saying him right now.
If Plant turned down another offer, man,
yeah,
that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
that's gonna be crazy, man.
I would. That's just something telling me, man. Like he might not take it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he already done turned down 3 of them. Well, have a 2 or 3. How many they said he turned down? But you know, it's just something telling me he might not take it.
You want payday? I know that.
But hopefully we do, man. He doing this thing at 168. He's trying to go for undisputed. You know what I'm saying? If like I said yesterday, if Andrade on the Andrade situation, if he can't get no big fight at 160, man, I asked Eddie if he could make that Marauder fight. You know what I'm saying? If he can't do that for Andre, man, he need to go ahead and do what the WBO allow you to do. Since he's the champion, just go ahead and move to 168 and become that mandatory, man. I don't know how long you got to wait with the WBO. I don't know if it's a year or how long you got to wait, but I advise Andre to do that. Since nobody at 160 ain't talking about fighting each other, none of the champ.
Man, that WBO don't mean shit, man. He been a champ with the WBO forever, and he ain't never been able to get a bigger fight with that belt. That shit don't mean shit.
But I'm saying if
you
he
heard
move
what
up,
Jamel said the other day. He's like, man, I'm gonna get that WBO, but nobody want that shit. Fuck that WBO.
Shit, Jamel doing this thing at 154 though, man. He doing what Canelo doing at 154.
But he still said, fuck that WBO.
Yeah, he probably will drop it. Let her get it or something. But yeah, man. Hopefully we see these boys in the ring sometime in the near future, man. But like I said, I don't think it's just something telling me, man. He might not take the fight, but hopefully we get it, man.
Oh
get
my
that
God. All right. Thanks for calling in. Yo, what if Al, because I already said Al could do a 3-fight deal and be like, yo, Canelo, come take this Caleb Plant fight. This Benavidez, this Charlo Benavidez, but what if he did Plant, right? And if he beats Plant, he gives him Mel, who's undisputed. So it's undisputed versus undisputed, only to set up the big brother. Because it's like, yo, you beat my brother, you must die. Know what I'm saying? So then Maul got to get in there if he get past Mel. And you can sell that. All the belts at 68. All the belts at 54. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh, he beat the brother. He's going to fight the bigger brother. That's a story. I like that. I like that, Al. I like that, man. What you think, Al? Can we get that? I know you're a faithful subscriber, man. I ain't get my Patreon check this week though. What's going on, Al? Let me get to Sir Douglas in Indiana. What up, Sir Douglas?
What's up, my guy? What up, GTO?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I like that narrative you just hit, man. Beat the twin that's 2 minutes younger than the twin that first came out. If I'm Canelo, man, I like PBC. That 75 a pop pay-per-view. Give me 100 mil, 75 mil. Make it worth my while. I mean, he's the only guy that really can sit at the table and demand that. 73,000 in Cowboy Stadium. Now the Cowboy Stadium can hold 101,000, but that's people buying, to watch fake people fight, the WWE stuff. But I think if he fights Charlo, Benavidez, and Plant, where do you think Plant would be at? In one of the open states like Florida or Vegas, or I can't see it being in Tennessee. So I'm thinking maybe Texas for that fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be well. I mean, again, if they take the zone offer, it could be in Vegas because Plant is from Vegas and it's big town. But it all depends if things are back. If they're not back, it's gonna be Miami or Dallas.
I thought Plant was from Tennessee.
Yeah, but he lives in Vegas.
From Vegas.
No, but he lives in Vegas now.
Okay, got you.
So
for
him,
MGM Graham or the new Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah, they could do that, but again, Vegas ain't open like that. Like everything's been happening over here.
I know.
And well, not over here, but in Florida and in Dallas.
In Texas is like the new, hub for right now.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him doing Fox though, but I wish Fox had like the zone attributes as far as playback options and all of that.
Man.
That way you spend your
I'm done with Fox.
$75.
I'm done with Fox, man.
I am too.
I ain't fucking with them no
when
more. If I don't and I cut the cord, so I'm really not fucking with them. The only way I'll do it though is if I got a DVR. See, I never felt that because I always recorded my own pay-per-views on my DVR. But now that I ain't got no DVR, I'm done with them, man. They robbed me, man. I feel robbed, bro. I feel robbed. Like I woke up to go see my shit the next morning, and it's like it ain't even there. They don't even give you a message, man. You know, that's not even fair.
No.
Like, I'm done with them.
Yeah, my stuff was the same way with the Porter and Spence fight, man. My stuff froze and I had to keep resetting it, and I only got to like the first round of that Spence and Porter fight, man. I'm like, come on, no, I'm checking my Ethernet cords and all of that. So I'm like, man, there got to be a better way.
Word.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna hold the line up, man. Appreciate you taking my call.
You already know, Sir Douglas, Indiana, stand up. Thank you for calling in. Super chat from Grind Hard Sports Nation. What up, my G? He says with the $5 super chat, I got 5 on it. If Canelo beat Plant, he gone from 168. What's the point of fighting Charlo, Andre, Benavidez as an undisputed champ? The champs at 175 are looking worse. But that's why, like, he could stay there. Those are still big fights. Charlo, you know, that's a fight. Benavidez, that's a fight. You know what I'm saying? Why not give those dudes opportunities? I mean, where else you gonna go? Like, it's great for him to fight a Bivol or a Beterbiev, but them dudes ain't even known, man. Like, why give them a shot just because they had a weight above and you want to see Canelo lose, so you want him to move up? Like, nah, I'd rather him stay at 68, give Mel a shot, give Maul a shot. You know what I'm saying? Give Benavidez a shot. Why not? Why not? Why not? James, what up?
Did another one for us, man. But who would have ever thought, man, that we'll be seeing a small-time boy from dang on Tennessee, from the Trailers, man, going to be the future pound for pound.
Oh wow,
you know,
you picking them on?
I'm picking them live on air, man. I'm picking them live on air early, man. You know, I think he's the only one that got a solid chance of actually taking down Canelo, man. And you know, I've been wearing my Canelo cape hard, man. But when it comes to Plant, man, I like Plant. And I think he might actually take out the Boogie Monster, man. But and then on top of that, man, you hit my talking point when you brought up the purses that Plant been getting. Yo, man, he's definitely going to take it. Even if they throw him $8 million, he should take it. You know, getting bumped up from $750K to $8. Shit, man, that ring bells to anybody's ear, man. But I think he's probably gonna get 10 for that fight. I hope that fight's in Texas, man, because that atmosphere was great. And you know, what that one caller say, man? He said what? He said if Canelo wins, he will then eclipse Terrence Crawford on the pound for pound. Hello?
Yeah, bad, yo.
Nah, you good, man. Yeah, well, that caller was tripping, man. Anyways, Ness, man, I'm about to go ahead and get back to work, man, and I'll holler at you again.
Yo. See, Canelo don't know what he just did for his career. And Andre too, though. That's why Rue, where you at, man? Rue in the 504, man. You right though. Rue said it, man. Like, he didn't say it this way, but it's his credit. Andre could be next. If let's say another caller says something like, yo, what if Plant want to tune up because his hand? Cool. Give him the tune up. Do Andre in between because of the build up. Because Canelo's blowing up. Dude's just doing remixes of his quotes. Like, it's literally one I just got sent with the Don Omar on it. You know, aunque digan, you know what I mean? Que soy un mandolero donde voy. Yo, I got so many. That Payday, World Boxing News is the one that did the Payday on repeat. Yo, he blowing up. But guess what? All publicity is good publicity, which means for every time he blow up, somebody looking up Andre. Who's Andre? Who the fuck was he spazzing off on? Who was he blacking out on? Who's that? Who's he talking to? Andre's stock is going up, even if people dislike him, laughing at him. His stock is going up. They could slide him in if Plant acts like he need time off.
Because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker. Payday.
Yo, hilarious. I can't let it play more than that because they wilding with the whole motherfucking Don't Go My song and shit. But yeah, man, he brought another. He's gonna bring in a whole nother level of fans in now with this, man. Just a whole nother bunch of people that weren't paying attention to him because he wasn't speaking English now, you know. And this is gonna bring him some more attention without a doubt. But Andre as well. He's definitely gonna get some attention for all this as well, man. Without a doubt. Let's see here. If you're on Blog Talk, remember to press the numero uno.
Payday, you want payday. I know that.
If you want to be on the show,
you want
man,
payday.
you got to hit that number one. Let us know that you're ready to get on the show, and we can go to you. But yeah, man. 1425-569-5241. Press 1. One time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. All right. Looking like we got LA, big city of dreams. Who's this? Okay, so we got a new caller in LA. 818. Who's this?
North Hollywood, California, man.
What's your name, brother?
I just Elvis. Yeah.
You said what?
Tizok.
You said Chivas?
No, Tizok. T-I-Z. Tizok.
Oh, Tizok. T-I-Z, you said?
V-O-C.
Oh, V-O-C.
No. T-I-Z as in zebra. O-T as in cat. Tizok.
Okay. O. And then C as in cat. Tizok.
Yeah, Tizok.
I got it.
Aztec name.
Aztec. I got you. So I'm assuming you're calling in for Canelo then with you Aztecing.
Well, I wasn't a fan of Canelo too, but he's kind of
Yo,
won my heart.
How you hating on the homie, man?
No, I just little by little, I wasn't like a fan. I just thought he was kind of like a Televisa fighter, you know.
Yo, but he been not a Televisa fighter for many, many years, man.
No, but when Mexicans say Televisa fighter, we call them like kind of like creative fighters, you know, just for TV. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like fake. You know, when people say Televisa fighter, they don't mean it like he was on Televisa. They mean it like a novela, you know, like a soap opera.
I get it.
That's what I mean.
I get it.
So when a Mexican or somebody says like you're a Televisa fighter or a Televisa team or whatever, that means that you're kind of like just creative, you know, kind of like fake.
Yeah.
I just want to have give my input on the reality with Andrade and people that say that he doesn't want to fight black fighters or something like that. I'm kind of nervous, so I'm gonna slow down. I think that the reality is that Canelo only listens to the Mexican media. You know, he doesn't really. Like if you say, "Hey, fight this fighter, fight that fighter," he only gets pressure from the Latino media. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So when
Definitely.
and they want to see, so they just in reality they want Triple G.
Exactly, they want Triple G, and he hasn't been giving it to him. So I don't think he even feels pressure anymore from the media. They've been wanting Triple G.
He don't feel pressure from. He doesn't feel pressure that not even Charlo, because the Spanish media doesn't even think they think he'll beat Charlo easy. You know, they don't. So they look at Triple G, and now they're looking at Benavidez. You know, Benavidez is the next guy, the next monster they're looking at. So now I'm hearing that. Because I listen to Spanish boxing, different reports, and that's
Let me tell you
about.
something,
They're
man.
not talking about Charlo.
Let me tell you something. There's no way Benavidez beats Canelo Alvarez, man. Benavidez had a rematch with Ronald Graville. Canelo destroys Ronald Graville. They will say that Canelo's cherry picking if he fights Ronald Graville next.
No. I'm telling you what the Spanish
No.
Mexican boxing media is talking
I
about.
yo te entiendo, compadre. I understand what you're saying. I'm just letting you know my opinion on the Spanish media's thought. Like, I don't think Benavidez is the guy to beat Canelo.
Well, I mean, I don't. I think that's where we're all at. I don't know if there's right now. I don't know if there's anybody that can beat him. That I think because Canelo's gonna pick the weight. You know, he's gonna pick if he fights like what's the guy in the light heavyweight? What's the guy, the Russian guy, whatever? What's his name?
Beterbiev?
Yeah, Beterbiev, whatever. If Canelo fights him, he's gonna find a catch weight. You know, he's not gonna be stupid enough to go up there and fight him at his weight. He's probably gonna go down 5 pounds and.
Yeah, he should,
I mean, whatever.
He should make him go down 5 or put a rehydration on him. Listen, at the end of the day, he's going to give him a career-changing payday, and he got no business up there. So if you want the opportunity, you take those restrictions.
So in reality, I mean, in the end, he's going to do what Mayweather did in the end. He's going to be playing around that weight class, you know, from 175 to 160. And he's like, you want to fight me? You come to 168. And if you want to come down, you can only go down 15 pounds or 10 pounds or whatever. So that's the way he's going to play it, until, somebody takes that belt away. And I mean, it's going to be hard. He's going to be hard to be beat, I think, because of that. I mean, he's talented. I think he's talented and all. But it's just he's going to play around with that, I think in the end. But I think I'll tell you what, I'd rather see even though he beats him, I'd rather see Benavidez than Charlo. I'll tell you that right now. I'll fucking rather see that fight. That'll pump me up. I'll pay pay-per-view for that shit. I'll pay $75
for Canelo Charlo.
No, for Canelo Benavidez.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's gonna beat him. I think it'll be a good competitive fight. I don't think Benavidez won't give up, man. That guy keep throwing. He'll give it all, man.
Benavidez gets dropped, man. He gets dropped too much. Canelo gonna put him out, man. But listen, gotta let you go to Zuck. I'm gonna get to some other callers. If you're on Blog Talk, you gotta press 1 at least one time so that I know that you want to talk, and then we can get to you. We going out to Long Beach. What up?
Long Beach in the house,
Yeah, man, if you can't lure Canelo to PBC, and I didn't catch a lot of the earlier details, but if you can't lure Canelo to BBC because it seems like his Matchroom deal is up, yeah, if you're Caleb Plant, man, you got to go. This is life-changing money. And that Canelo only stops by your stop once unless you're Golovkin or someone else. So if you're Caleb Plant, you can't miss it. You got to do it. You can't have no allegiances to anyone other than your family and the legacy you'll be leaving behind. So, yeah, Caleb Plant finds himself in a fortunate position because he didn't do anything to earn the shot. He was just sitting there, and Canelo found him. So, good for him, man. But, yeah, you got to take that shot. That's my call, Ness.
Julio, talk to us. Jesse Compton.
Hey, Les, what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Oh, well, first off, I just want to say Dazn really needs to get rid of that dude, Chris Mannix, man. That dude he's such a hater. He really had Canelo down 6-2, right?
I didn't see his scorecard, bro. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see his scorecard.
Oh, well, I know he's always, like, very, very critical of, like, Canelo. Like, I feel like those commentators were just acknowledging the fact that, yeah, Billy Joe did have some success, but I felt that Canelo had won the rounds, like, overall. You know what I mean? Just doing more damage. And as for Caleb Plant, I think he'll take the fight because I think when he was at the Andy Ruiz fight or something like that, he had an interview, and he kind of, like, alluded to, like, the fact that he was like, oh, I'll be back in September. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. And,
But do you think he needs a
and
tune-up,
that's
or you
the,
think he asks for a tune-up because he's coming back from an injury?
oh yeah, I forgot that. I don't know, man. Like the people say before, you know, like he has like all the things going for him. You know what I mean? The shot at being undisputed, career high payday, obviously having a possible win against Canelo on his record. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I feel like he's had enough to heal because he fought in what, February or January?
Yeah, he hasn't fought.
I know it was like
since-
early in the year.
You talking about Plant?
Yeah, I'm talking about Plant.
I have to check, but I
I
think it
know
was
him.
earlier this year.
Yeah, I know it was at the beginning of this year though. But I don't know, dude. I feel like there's like a lot of people that are just like haters, man. I swear. Like some people. Is my time over?
It is, brother. Thank you for calling in. We going out to Giovanni in LA. What up?
Hey, what up, Naz? I just want to give a shout out to your show, man. I've been listening for a while. And then as far as Caleb and Canelo, I like Caleb, but he can't fuck with Canelo, man. Canelo's on the next level. Anybody that say otherwise, they haven't been watching boxing for a long time. And that's about it, man. Just wanted to give a shout out to you. Keep doing your thing. And that's pretty much it, man. Thanks.
Thank you, brother. We going out to David Maldonado. What's going on?
What he done to the boxing world to be number one in the junior weight division.
Real soon, and then I'll send it to y'all. Yo, Ness, I told you that Canelo was gonna get his first stoppage over an elite fighter, man. And me and you went back and forth about this, and now I have to say, Canelo Alvarez has officially surpassed Chavez. And the reason why I said this, because I was having a debate with some guys about this, and Canelo was dominating a weight class that Mexicans normally don't dominate. And Canelo's only maybe an inch or two taller than Chavez, 2 inches taller. He's dominating a division where black fighters and Europeans dominate. Because of that, plus the skill set, I put him ahead of Chavez officially as the number one Mexican of all time. I was very impressed, man. As far as Caleb Plant, I believe it's going to be a better fight. I think Plant has more power, more explosive than Billy Joe. He's taller. He throws more hands. He got more fundamentals. But I think Canelo's going to break his face up. And I got Canelo for the late stoppage against Caleb Plant. But I don't think Plant is going to, give up in his corner. I think Plant is going to go out on the shield. And they're going to stop because his face is going to look like hamburger meat when Canelo is done with him. As far as Dimitri Andre go, I think Andre should fight Triple G because Charlo don't want no part of Canelo. He's trying to be buddies with him. Andre should fight Triple G, and the winner fights the winner of Canelo versus Plant. And then Charlo needs to fight Benavidez or go take a walk somewhere.
All
That's
right.
my call, guys.
Yo, so I gotta wrap it up. My cable technician is here to make sure that everything is working properly. So we'll be back with another one. Make sure you follow the Boxing Voice at all forms of social media. It's NESGTO. Catch us on the next one. Peace.